going back to my point at hand, this new world will have leaders. The leaders of this new world is the new generation. I am the most recent generation that has the ability to usher in a balanced world. Every generation after me, which would be my children, my children's children, and my children's children's children, will keep the legacy of what I established in the world that is to come. My soul is here on a very specific mission. I am not here to be a part of the perpetuation of generational curses. I am not here to continue to cause extremities in the world. I am here to heal humanity psychologically. And if that means that I have to go through things in my life and it be blasted online for you to see and me get over it, that is a part of me helping heal humanity. That is a part of my purpose. This is not something that I consciously ask for. This is something that happens. I believe that I am a leader of this new world, if not the leader of leaders of this new world. I have a message. I did not go through all of what I went through for no reason. I did not experience everything that I experienced for no reason. I don't have to teach you anything. I don't have to teach you anything. You want to know why? Because I am already an example. You learn by example. Your children learn by example. You can tell someone to do something all day long, but if your actions are not congruent, that person, whoever it is, will copy off of the action, not of what you say. If you can hear, you will hear. If you do not hear, something is wrong with you, and you need to figure out what's wrong with you so that you can get and be more aligned with God, so that you can start living a righteous life. You have a choice. I have a choice. We all have a choice. But see, me, God wants me to be a little bit more specific. He wants me to be a little bit more programmed to his way or its way, and its way only. So in that sense, I don't have a choice. Me being on social media, my life being blasted on social media was not a choice. Y'all being all up in my business was not a choice. People who are here for me right now, who support me wholeheartedly, was not my choice. Me having a child was not really my choice. It was something that happened to me for a divine reason. Literally. And so now in my life, I have to embrace my purpose. I have to embrace who I am. I have to embrace what I know, and I have to embrace what I have to bring to the world. And if you don't like it, you can simply exit. You can exit. The door is there. You can close it at any moment. You cannot watch me at any moment. You can turn me off at any moment. You do not have to engage. You don't. You don't. And I'm not forcing anyone to engage with me. You are here probably because you're supposed to be here. And if you are here on some demonic shit, you're here to be faced with yourself so that you can purify. It is your choice if you want to purify or not. I just know that ever since I was a little girl, I always chose righteousness. I always chose to purify myself from any negativity that ever came into my life. I was always the person to rebuke it. Always. And I was always the person that prayed. I was always the person that meditated. I was always the person that found a significance in having a relationship with the Most High Supreme Energy Source of what we all are. That is important to me. And that should be important to you. If anyone out here is saying that they are God and not acknowledging the energy source that they were actually transformed from, they are a devil. They have separated themselves from the actual energy that they are because they feel the need to harness more power than what God itself had already ordained them to have. It is a very powerful thing for us to be manifested in these physical forms as humans. That is a very beautiful gift that God has given us. Do you know how beautiful it is for a woman to come into creation and then be able to create life? The only reason why that woman is able to create life is because of the divine source that everything that she is gave her the power to give life, to have life. So anybody who is taking away and not acknowledging their transformer, their creator, whatever, is a person who is a fallen angel, a person of greed, a person who has subjected themselves to the 7 deadly sins, a person who does not respect life. And God says itself that any of these people who call blasphemy upon its energy, everything that they receive will be taken away from them. Period. And you see it happening right before your eyes. Pay attention. Everything gets taken away from them. When I chose to give my energy to this demonic source, everything was taken away from me. Everything. Everything. And now that I've decided not to give my energy away, not to give my power away, and not to denounce the energy source of what I am abundantly blessed, and everything I receive stays with me. This is my personal opinion. This is my personal thoughts. This is what I feel. And I'm entitled. Just as you are entitled to how you feel and what you think. So, in that regard, my life is transforming before my eyes. I don't have enough time to prove a point to anyone because I'm already proven within myself. I don't have to do much of anything but be myself. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, because me trying to be anything else is a detriment to who I am, my journey, what I'm here to do, my children, anything that's supposed to be helping me or serving me. If I'm trying to be anything outside of that, that does not help me. That does not help me grow into the person or into the woman that I am to become. Period. I take my time because I know my worth. I take my time because I know that right now is not the end all be all of my life. I take my time because I need to. There's no rushing greatness. There's no rushing prosperity. There's no rushing abundance. There's no rushing cleansing. There's no rushing healing. There's no rushing. So today, I just want everybody to know, because I have been getting a lot of messages, that I am okay. And that I am the strongest that I've ever been. In my entire journey, nothing can come into my life that can deter me from what I'm supposed to be doing. Nothing can come into my life to make me think otherwise, because I've already been through everything that I needed to go through to understand who I am. I've already gotten all of the experiences to have the discernment that I have right now. And so it's a never mind for me. The only way somebody can try to get my energy or conjure up my energy is to say my name. Because I'm so far into myself right now that it's way harder for them to get to me. Way harder for them to get to me. The only thing that they can do is say my name. Yet I walk through evil. Yet I've been in the presence of evil. I do not fear it. I do not fear it. Because I am greater. What dwells and resides inside of me is greater than any darkness. Any darkness. My halo could never, ever be touched by a demon. Period. This is why I believe that they come as hard as they come for me. You don't see nobody other than Velvet Gabriela being taunted the way that I am online. Name being used and slandered in any kind of way. And I am the person who has endured some fuck shit. Literally. So, I just encourage everybody to pay attention. And stop looking at reality in a physical way and look at reality in a very spiritual way. Very spiritual way. And I want to say this in regards to the recent situation that I got in. People have said to me that they feel like I am just like Nature Boy. There's a distinct difference between me and Nature Boy. I don't know if everyone knows, but a lot of people, not just him, a lot of people uses God's energy, conjure God's energy to use it for their own agenda. These are people who portray themselves as angels and they are not. And God warned us about these false prophets. God warned us that the only way to judge a man is by his actions. The only way you can understand a man is by the fruit that he bears, not by the labor that he puts in. A lot of people online right now didn't really know me before Nature Boy. So my intent is unclear to the public. So, in the regard of comparing me and Nature Boy, no one, in fact, online watched what happened behind closed doors. Me versus Nature Boy, Velvet versus Nature Boy. No one seen that. A few looked past the circumstance and seen what was really going on, but most were blinded by the smoke in mirror, by the smoke in the mirror, the smoke in the mirror. We were blinded. You were blinded. Like I said, I don't have to prove anything because the truth will prevail. The truth will reign. And I don't have to do much. I've did what I needed to do. God knows. God knows. God knows everything. God knows everything. God knows everything. God knows my heart. God knows Nature Boy. Nature Boy is my false twin flame, false soulmate, whatever the fuck that is, whatever that is. He was my false mate. I believed that I was supposed to be with him at one point in time in my journey. But then when I realized that he was portraying himself to be something totally different, that he was not the one for me. You see, if you could have one energy, or if you could think about an energy, right? You've ever heard of things having two sides, a good side and a bad side? Nature Boy is the demonic part of who I am. Nature Boy